playing for your laughs, and that makes you tonight's Loyal Fans! Now, whenever you see me point to you dramatically like this from the hips, I want you to say with me, Loyal Fans, because you are tonight's
Loyal Fans!
That's right. I am your referee. Everyone say hi, Ref Shane.
Hi, Ref Shane.
Hi, fans. As your referee, I have a couple of duties tonight, one of which is to call any of the necessary fouls. That's right, we have two major fouls here at ComedySportz. The first is the out-of-bounds foul. Now let's all say and do that together because it's fun and I can see you. The out-of-bounds foul. Now this would be called if somebody said something that was lewd, crude, lascivious, dirty, nasty, gross, or otherwise offensive to me. This is not an honor because ComedySportz is a match for everyone. Who is ComedySportz a match for?
Everyone!
That's right. So, if this foul is called on a player, they might have to sit out of that game or the rest of tonight's match. If this foul is called on a fan, it might be a warning or it might be an invitation to leave, so don't cross me. Second major foul we have is the groaner foul. Once again, let's all try that together. It's the groaner foul. Now this would be called if one of our fine, upstanding improvisers dares to utter a silly joke or pun on this field. I can't even fathom a form of comedy so low, so I'm going to go to Bethany on sound tonight. Hey Bethany, do you have an example of a groaner?
Well, I do. I actually was going to tell you, I went to a baseball game last week, and I kept wondering why the ball kept getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
I like that one, actually. So if I hear the sound of your comedic soul leaving your body, or a dad sounds really tickled, I will blow my whistle, throw my flag, play will continue, but at the end of that scene or game, the offending player will step forward into the patented apology box and apologize to you tonight.
Loyal Fans!
You may then accept that apology or reject it, causing their team to lose a point, so the fate resides in your hands. That's right, you have a lot of power over here at ComedySportz. I'm going to be asking you for suggestions. You can just shout those out loudly, proudly, but plainly, minding that out-of-bounds foul we discussed earlier. Let's practice right now by having everyone shout out your first name.
Rachel!
Hey, Rachel! How about color?
Red!
A day of the week?
Wednesday!
Did someone still say chartreuse again? And a number?
45!
You've got it. Awesome. That's all I need from you, except for this one other thing. And that's when you hear me call somebody on the field, I need you to hoot and holler at a level 10. Let's try that right now, because I need both team captains on the field! Gentlemen, shake hands. In a sign of good sportsmanship and germ sharing. Here we go. All right, we need to see who's going to pick the opening round game. Let's do that with a game of rock, paper, scissors, infinity on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, throw! Okay, what's this?
A monarch butterfly.
Ooh, we love that. What's this?
A tulip.
Oh!
I would pollinate you so hard.
And you be mine forever.
It already got weird. Okay. Throw it into red. What game would you like to open with?
The one where we say different categories.
That sounds great. Do you agree?
Yes. Okay.
Get away from me.
Okay.
In a moment, I'm going to have all my players come and join me. We're going to be doing a game of categories, but it's even more fun. It's categories. So I'm going to get some general categories from you. When I point at them, they have to name something in that category. Then I could also say which is also, and they'll have to give me another category that falls under, and we continue with that category. Now, sometimes you all suggest very smart categories that I didn't study. So, if I didn't get that they said something that doesn't fall under technically philosophy, go ahead and give me a ooh, so I know, okay? Now, if I point to them and there is a repeat, hesitation, or general nonsense, they will be out of there. Say that with me. They will be out of there. And the last player standing will win 5 big points for their team. Ooh. I would like all the players on the field. All right, I need to get their very first category of the night. Can I have something you might have studied in school?
Bioengineering.
Why are you like this? All right. Bioengineering, which is like what?
Engineering of biology.
Totally. Yeah, I got that. All right. So this is going to be one of those ooh categories for Shane on bioengineering. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's freaking go!
DNA. Genes. CRISPR.
Physics.
Genome.
Chromosome.
Oh. I was ready. Not pointing at you.
Chromosome.
She is.
Bioengineer.
And that's all we found out about that category.
Yeah.
All right, let's get another category. I think I heard birds. Was that correct? I've heard of those before. Birds.
Peacock.
Flamingo. Robin.
Finch.
Blue jay.
Heron. Parakeet.
Sparrow.
That's a hesitation. Out of there. I don't mess around.
Great job, red team. Yeah.
Next category. Geology?
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Got it. Diamond. Amethyst.
Igneous.
Sediment.
Metamorphic. Rose quartz.
Graphite. Geode.
Which is also...
Things that you spend too much money on.
Just my love.
What?
My love.
You spend too much money on your love?
Never too much, buddy.
Not in this house.
Right, honey?
My wife will be pleased.
Thank you. Another category.
Greek mythology.
Greek mythology.
Hercules.
Hades.
Zeus.
Graphite. Aphrodite. Aphrodite's daughter. Graphite.
Another category. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
T-Rex.
Stegosaurus.
Jurassic Park.
Triceratops.
Triceratops. I don't think so. They are out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know if the first one was real either, but there was a lot more confidence with that one. All right. Another category.
Quantum physics.
What was it?
Quantum physics.
Why are you like this? All right. Quantum physics, that thing we all know so much about.
Positions.
Okay.
Dr. Samuel Beckett.
Okay.
String theory.
String theory? Sure. Why not?
Dean Stockwell.
Is that something?
That's good.
Okay, all right. Makes sense.
Quantum computing.
String theory.
That was already said! He is out there! Woo! Because I didn't know what was going on. All right.
Go Ari.
Go Ari.
Final category. What was yours?
Board game.
Board game. So excited.
This is my category.
Here we go.
Settlers of Catan.
Wingspan.
Sorry.
Hesitation, she is out of there! That's 5 big points, blue! And with that, our score is now 5-0 with blue in the lead. And 1 point to the thing in my eye.
And 1 point to the thing in Ref Shane's eye.
Okay. Excellent. I want the blue team captain on the field. Got a very excited Mike. Here we go. All right, your team gets to play a game.
We'd love to do that.
What do you want to play?
We would love to play Foursquare. New choice.
You just had to, didn't you?
We have to.
I want all of your team on the field! All right, so for this game, we're going to have 2 players up in front there in a scene. When they rotate, it's a brand new scene. Haha! I'm going to start by letting them get their own suggestions. First group.
Great. What is a hobby that you have? Chickens.
The hobby of chickens.
I heard chicken soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer?
Chicken soccer.
Soccer, sure.
All right, rotate right.
Where's a place you haven't been since childhood?
Enchanted Forest.
Enchanted Forest. All right, rotate right.
Okay, what was the worst job you've ever had?
Insurance.
I heard insurance.
Insurance. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Rotate right.
What's jamming your junk drawer shut right now?
Yes.
Scissors.
Scissors. Excellent. And rotate right once more. Now, as they're doing these scenes, I'll be telling them when to rotate. And then I will also say new choice when I want them to make a new choice. It's as easy as that. Let's have them reiterate their suggestions we had.
Chicken soccer.
Chicken soccer, rotate right.
Enchanted forest.
Enchanted forest, rotate right.
Insurance.
Insurance, rotate right.
Scissors.
And scissors. What happened? Okay. Scissors, let's go ahead and start there. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Oh, honey, don't run with that.
Why not?
It's sharp. Oh, darling.
Catch it if you can, catch it if you can. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Whew. You know I'll always follow your rules, Dad.
Thanks, honey.
New choice, Cassie. New choice.
What about this hula hoop? Can I run with this?
You can run with that.
Rotate right.
Are you chicken? Or are we gonna play soccer right now?
Am I chicken? Put that ball down. We're gonna get started.
I'm gonna put this ball down.
Right there. I'm not chicken. Oh!
New soccer trick.
Oh man. It's on his nose. Okay, all right.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
All right. What I got? I'm gonna show you what I got.
That is the chicken soccer right there.
Rotate right.
I'm not leaving this enchanted tree, you enchanted ranger.
Listen, as a ranger of the enchanted forest, we have very strict hours. We are open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m., 8 days a week. It is now 8:05. I will use my magical powers to turn you into a tree.
Well, I'm not leaving, so you're gonna have to.
New choice.
I challenge your magical powers of my own.
New choice.
You look like my dad.
I am your dad.
Rotate right.
Lord Credence, I have prepared the Treaty of Fraud. And I need you decided to make sure we're doing the right crimes.
Great. I don't read what I sign.
Excellent, thank you. Ow! Okay. The government will never know that we committed insurance fraud today.
And I won't know either.
This company is nothing without us, Rain.
Yeah, I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
New choice, Kevin.
We should start a bar.
They'll never know we're actually selling bananas.
Banana bar.
Rotate right.
I don't know how to run with this thing.
Well, you're doing it right. Just keep spinning it. We're almost
It's
at the
been
world record.
14 years!
And no one has ever
ran with the hula hoop before?
No one.
Father, I've given up on everything.
No,
for
you
this.
can't.
All the time that I put into you, in my dreams, in you, child of the hoop.
Father.
Oh.
Do you remember that day with the scissors?
Like it was yesterday.
I told you I'd never run with scissors again and just hula hoops forever in the future, but I've let you down, Father. I can't do that anymore. I'm starting a new dream today. Walking with scissors. I need to know that you're going to accept me no matter who I am, and no matter what I do, and no matter who I love.
I've never been prouder in my life.
Yeah, that's right, rotate right.
Look, I didn't realize the skills that you had with the soccer ball, all right? I'm sorry I challenged you.
Hey, let me just fill you in on something. I looked all scared before, but I'm what they call a soccer shark.
And I'm just...
New throw.
Ow.
I'm just a minnow, wading through the waters of the soccer field, getting eaten up by slightly larger fish, who will then be eaten by slightly larger fish, who will then be eaten by you, by me,
The soccer shark. But hey, you too can one day grow into a soccer shark.
I just described how I was eaten twice.
But there's always a smaller fish.
Rotate right.
Enchanted Dad, I will never leave you.
Yes, that is what I have planned. Let us not leave each other together forever.
Right. Couldn't think of anything else.
Listen, I appreciate the very long hug, but maybe we could just stop for a little bit.
Okay.
Aw, you have such hope and love in your eyes, and I will be right back.
Listen, we had one really good example of parenting in there. There was one. All right, now I want you to keep that game in your mind. I want the red team captain on the field. All right, Captain Lee, your team gets to play a game. What do you want to do?
The game of subtext.
Okay, that means we need to borrow 2 cell phones and open up to your text messages. Is there a loyal fan who would lend us their cell phone? 2 of them, in fact. There's one right there. I see someone on their phone, which leads me to believe that you're picking a text for me, and I will accept that. All right, so let's say we've got 2 phones acquired. Get them. What's going to happen now is, oh, here it comes. There's even a video. Two of our players can only use your text messages as their lines of dialogue.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. The other 2 players are off book. They're going to have to justify what's happening in this scene. Now, what is an activity you're looking forward to this summer?
Snorkeling.
Snorkeling! Your suggestion is snorkeling. Players, are you ready for the game of subtext?
Yes!
Let's go!
I don't want to let you down, Mom, but I'm really nervous about this.
Okay, good to know.
No words of advice? Some way to calm me down at least?
I leave for Japan on Monday.
You don't even want to be here while I'm learning, and if you waited longer, I could go with you.
because I might be in Florida by then.
Great. No matter where I go, you're not going to be there.
Would you wear shorts like this?
Oh my God, yes! I love those shorts! I never thought you'd offer them. Thank you. You got me some, right?
No.
Hun, did you tell Barry he's not going with us to Japan?
That's super cool.
Yeah, it is super cool. Osaka, Kyoto. Oh, we are gonna have so much fun, eat so much takoyaki.
I love you bunches.
I love you too.
I'll let you two be together then.
No, but that's funny.
Yeah. I'm all this way for snorkeling and didn't even get in the water.
The key is travel. I guarantee you, he'd been to Moscow, Berlin, Beijing.
Oh, Fred.
I did.
We are such the world travelers. It's too bad Barry's not coming.
Let's put them all together.
Yeah, all around the world. Jules Verne did it, we can do it too.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very lonely.
Did you hear something?
Do we have any vacuums?
Put my piece of lint on the floor.
We probably won't need any vacuum, but it's handy that you have one on the beach right here.
Exactly.
Yeah! Oh, Barry, could you help your dear sweet mother with the vacuuming? She works so hard.
Mom, do you really want me to help?
Sure.
Can't influence if you don't captivate.
Yeah! That's my man.
Okay.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh!
Well, I'm glad you have confidence in me.
This beach, there's nothing like Hawaii in March.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
And that's time! Returning home, the mayor of Subtag. See, we ignore the really juicy stuff, so you're good. But we know. All right, now, we just had two fantastic games. We had Foursquare New Choice on blue. We had Subtext on red. I would like to find out who here has their judges Waffners. I've seen a couple. Yeah. Excellent. Those of you that are like, what? I'll tell you. These are how we judge our rounds here at ComedySportz. They are the cheapest judgeship you can buy for a measly $5 at the concession stand. There we go, Robin, show them off. Woo! They're plastic, so they'll never degrade. Anyways, you can bring them back weekend after weekend. You can even bring them to another ComedySportz around the nation. That's right. We're worldwide, baby. And they'll be like, what are those? Because sometimes they use other things, but they'll be super impressed. Yay! Now, for those of you that are judges, I need to swear you in because this is a very serious duty. I would like you to hold both of your Waffners in your right hand and repeat after me. I swear.
I swear.
And you've done it. Good job. Now, what's going to happen is our Waffner holders are going to hold up the color of the team that they'd like to win for this round. But the rest of you who don't have your Waffners yet, don't worry. You still have a voice. Use it and point to the team that you would like to win. I will take it into consideration. But you know what I take into more consideration? $5. So, we'll just see what happens, all right? Now, on the count of 3, who do you want to win for this round? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to give that 5 blue, 4 red.
That's scoring update is now the Boone Story Godmothers with 10, the Milwaukee Selkies with 4, and Rep Team 91. This scoring update was brought to you by the Enchanted Forest Rangers. They're magical, also they're your dad.
Very nice. I would like the blue team captain on the field. All right, friends, your team gets to play another game. What do you want to do?
We would love to play a foreign movie.
Okay. All right. Prepare yourself. We're about to get real cultured up in here. because you're going to watch a foreign film. Now, some of you don't like that because you don't like reading captions. Don't worry, I brought you live captions. They're going to tell you what our foreign speakers are saying. Ooh. Now, I would like to get the name of a totally made-up film that we are making on the spot.
Silence of the Cows.
Wow, there were so many good things in there. I think I heard Flamenco in Paradise. Yes, I'm going to take that one first, and I'm going to hold some of those other ones if I can. All right, so we're going to have 2 players in their totally made-up language, and 2 players who are helping with translation of live captions. Players, are we ready?
Yes!
Let's party!
Welcome. I am wearing a cape.
Ah, you might be wearing a cape, but I'm wearing pants.
You assume I am embarrassed by my lack of pants. I am not.
Look, as superheroes of this town, I am the pretty one.
You may be the pretty one, but I am the flamingo.
I wish I was cool enough to have a bird name like you.
Yeah.
Look, on that time that I was on Price is Right, I was the winner at Twinkle every single time. I won thousands of dollars, and you stand no chance against it.
Sure, you can make it rain.
You forget, rain is your weakness.
Yeah, sure, fine.
Look, I want to treat you as equals, but I also want you to be a horse.
All right, don't forget about that game. I want the red team captain on the field. My good friend Lee, it's your turn to pick another game. What's it gonna be?
The game of slow-mo.
Ooh, bringing it back. All right, prepare yourselves. For slow-mo, I need to get a household chore you don't mind doing. Vacuuming. So what's about to happen is we're going to see the Olympic sport of vacuuming. It's very serious, y'all. We're going to have 2 commentators that I'm going to throw it back to learn more about tonight's special event of vacuuming. Here we go.
Well, here we are. Welcome to the 10th annual Worldwide Vacuuming Contest.
Oh, it's so great to be back.
Yes, let's give it up for our contestants. Let's hear it. Yes.
It's so good to be back here, Jimothy, in this seat with you. I'm just chuffed, and I'm so excited to see our good competitors here. We got 2 of the best.
Well, Loxana, let's face it, you won the first 5 championships.
No, stop.
I mean, they're still using your moves out there.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, I actually tried to get a patent, and they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, it's on. Okay,
So you
we've
see
got.
Alex Romano over there. He looks like he's moving toward the vacuum as fast as he can. Good old Alex, quick to hit the start button.
Oh, and what do we got over on the far side there? I don't think that's a patented technique. Oh, she's struggling real good. That's a Roman.
You invented it! Don't ask me! Yes, it's a Roman! It's called the double Roman / Roman squared!
Yeah, and it's being expertly plugged in and done by Miranda Johnson.
Yeah, Miranda Johnson is known for her quick untanglement of the wire so that she doesn't later on trip over herself, but it looks like she shocked herself.
Oh, no! We've seen many good shocks in our day, but usually they come in the form of information we didn't know.
Alex Romano looks like he's tickled to death over it. He's got a happy. Meanwhile, she looks stunned out there.
He is known as the king of Schadenfreude. For those that don't know, that's that term for Germans when they're excited about you suffering. You know, very German.
Well, Alex better start getting his act together because he's way behind.
Oh, what she got over there? Oh, Miranda Johnson is going in. She's vacuuming up the wall.
I've never seen that before. That wall vacuuming is going to get her extra points. The level of difficulty is over the top.
That's off the charts, that is. I haven't seen that since I was competing.
Romano is going to have to do something never been done before to possibly take that on, but he looks like he's just going with the standard soft push approach.
Oh my God, what is that? What is that?
He's throwing the dust bag contents.
Wow.
Oh my God, that is actually legal. It is because it's anything within the vacuum cleaner compartment is a legal maneuver to make. Very clever, very clever.
You would think it's illegal, but it's not. Hitting somebody with your vacuum, surprisingly, illegal.
Illegal, yes.
She's getting mighty close.
And that is not how you should do it at home. All right, now once again, we had these two fantastic games. We had foreign movie on blue. We had slow-mo on red. We come to you to judge art. You are going to vote on which team delighted you more in this round on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to go 5 red, 3 blue.
Okay, that's scoring update. Our new score is 13 blue, 9 red, 1 Shane's icing.
Thank you so much. I would like the red team captain on the field.
I'm here.
All right, Lee, you are behind.
We are.
But I am going to get you an opportunity to catch up.
4 points.
We'll see. It'll be the game of 5 things, so potentially you could have 5 points.
That would be great.
That would be great.
Because we're only behind by 4.
There we go. But I need to send somebody outside. Who's it going to be?
Rachel.
Let's say goodbye, Rachel! She's going out to the soundproof security screen. All right, so for the game of 5 things, I need to start by getting some active activities from y'all. Things like baseball.
Yoga. Heart surgery.
Hold on. Baseball, hiking, heart surgery, yoga, mountain climbing. That's 5 things. Wow. Did we catch them all? Hold on, because Marianne's a lot faster than you. That's right! Marianne Rambo is operating the screens from a remote location. She is faster than you at pretty much everything. So good job, Marianne. All right, now, for the game of 5 things, I'm going to mess with these things a little bit. You know the traditional baseball. We've all been to a game, right? Not me. But in this case, we're going to change it up. So instead of a baseball bat, it's this thing you recently purchased online.
Roman candle.
A Roman candle.
Yeah.
Is that a weird thing?
No, it's a
Firecracker.
It's a what?
Fireworker.
Okay, all right, great. All right. Special fireworks. Great, cool. Just have to confirm because sometimes I don't know words. All right, so that is your baseball bat. Your baseball is this thing that used to be cool. Meatball? That meatball, it had its day. I'm going to go ahead and take meatball for the ball, but I heard Rubik's Cube, and I'm going to make that your helmet. Because you should be wearing one for safety. All right, I'm going to leave baseball alone. I'm going to move on to hiking. Instead of hiking at a beautiful vista, you're hiking at this location you could find in the mall. Starbucks, that's correct, it's Starbucks. And you are wearing this, did you say dishwasher over there? Yes, you're wearing a dishwasher. It's very light and flowy. Excellent. And you, instead of having a hiking stick, it's this other thing.
Caterpillar.
I loved all of this. I'm going to say caterpillar.
Yeah.
Moving on to heart surgery. Normally you have a scalpel. Not today. You're using a wizard's staff. I heard that from the fan up front. I heard wizard stick, but I elevated it. Wizard staff. Your scalpel is a wizard staff, and the heart that you are removing is this thing that reminds you of your childhood.
paper.
Did you say paper? Valentine's. Okay. I'll take that. It's a Valentine's Day card. It's appropriate. Okay. I'm going to move on to yoga. In this case, your yoga teacher is this fictional character you wish was real.
Humpty Dumpty.
Did you say Paul Bunyan? And he was so quick with it. Like, who's out here like, man, you know who I wish I could have a convo with? Paul Bunyan. All right. You're yoga-ing with Paul Bunyan. You're listening not to the sound of chill instrumental vibes, but to this sound.
Death metal.
What was yours?
Death metal.
Death metal, yes. Did I hear cow bucket? Cow mooing. Okay, I'm going to hold on to that. And then I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to go on to mountain climbing. Ooh, is that too close to hiking?
Yes.
Wow, the fans have voted. We're going to switch out mountain climbing. What was the other activity you yelled at me?
Paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding. Excellent. Mountain climbing is now paddleboarding. Mountain climbing is done. Paddleboarding is in. See how fast she is? Wow. And your paddleboard has been replaced with the sound of a cow mooing. It's pure vibes. And you are, of course, paddling on the water. I've heard that's how that works. Not today. What is it?
Cheeto dust.
Cheeto dust. Delicious. All right. So clap it up for yourself. Here's what's going to happen now. Our players are going to try to get Rachel to guess all of those 5 things, plus all of the weird things that we added into this. But they're going to do this with pantomime and gibberish. So nonsense words and dancing hands. Now, they are professionals, so they can't just show her baseball. They have to give her the tools until she guesses baseball, because we think hard, right? Now, you're not going to give them a spoiler, are you? No. What you can do is give them some or golf claps to indicate, oh, you're on the right track, friend, or yeah, you got that. But I am going to make her get up and tell us what she did at the end, so no spoilies. Please. I am a generous referee, so I'm going to let them pick the order that they're going to present these to her. Say it with me. Number 1. They're going to be playing baseball. The bat is a Roman candle, the baseball is a meatball, and the helmet is a Rubik's Cube. Number 2. They are doing heart surgery. The scalpel is a wizard staff, and the heart is a Valentine's Day card. Number 3. Hiking. The what is that? Oh, location is a Starbucks. They're wearing a dishwasher. Their staff is the caterpillar. Number 4. Yoga. The teacher is Paul Bunyan. The music is death metal. And lastly, number 5. Paddleboarding. The paddleboard is the sound of a cow mooing, and the water is Cheeto dust. All right, let's say, Rachel, get back in here. Rachel, get back in here. And let's clap it up for her. Rachel, I know you're very, very good at this.
But if it's quantum mechanics bioengineering, I'm out.
It is not this time.
Yes!
So I'm only going to give you 5 minutes to guess all these things.
That's fair and equitable.
I think that that's more than enough time. Red team, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's rock!
I don't know, excuse me. Quick. Hey. Oh, squeeze him. Squeeze. Squeeze you. Shoot it.
Wah! Asa ba diba?
440.
Asa ba diba? Busa ba? Rata ba? Isma? Saba diba? Saba diba?
Oh!
Asa ba?
Scooby-Doo.
Saba diba?
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Go. Whoa!
Alright, Rachel, what are you doing?
Playing America's sport baseball. I got a Roman candle bat, a Lyric suit for a helmet, and a ground beef for a ball. It's pretty close, you guys.
It's a special form of ground meat.
It's
Isa man and in the man and it's
You gotta wait for me to blow my whistle. Do you want to fix it or move on?
fix it.
Okay.
It's a man and it's
It's a meatball.
Alright, that's 3:35. Let's go. Alright, Rachel, what are you doing?
I'm doing open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Gandalf staff.
Yeah.
And I've got a Valentine's Day card.
Yeah. 224.
Okay, we got it.
224. Let's go.
Guys, give me the Squeeze.
210.
Oh, give me a squeeze.
2 minutes.
This one.
150.
Clink, clink, at the bar. Blunk, blunk, drink. Oh, together, That's not that I eat about.
A very, sure.
Yeah.
What was that?
I'm hiking in a diner.
Continue.
It was a 50s diner, and that's all I saw. My staff was the concept of evolution. I'm wearing a dishwasher.
You are wearing a dishwasher. The other two are incorrect. Do you want to fix it or move on?
I think we're moving on.
We're going to move on. If they have time, they'll come back to it, but we've got 1:07 on the clock. Let's go.
Hey! Oh, screwed it. Oh.
All right, friend, what are we doing?
I'm doing yoga with Paul Bunyan.
That's right! You have got 20 seconds for your fifth and final thing! Let us go! All right, Rachel, what was that?
I'm canoeing to the sound of mooing despair. I'm eating greasy grilled cheese, and I've got Jello escapade water.
Yeah.
5 points! 5 points! 5 points! 5 points! 5 points! 5 points!
That's not how the game works.
It could be.
You were paddleboarding. Your paddleboard was the sound of a cow mooing, and the water was Cheeto dust.
Oh!
But you did get 3 big points. What's that do to our score?
Those 3 big points bring our score to 13 blue, 12 red, and 1 wrestling tie thing.
Woo! Well, that was hot. What's about to happen now? I'll tell you what. Before we go to halftime, there's some things I need to tell you. Number 1, there is a show happening after tonight's match. What? Yes, that's correct. It's called Spill the Tea. We're going to have a group of talented improvisers, myself included, up here. We'll have somebody telling us some monologues. We'll be doing some scenes based on those monologues. It's going to be hilarious. It is not, however, a comedy sports match. Therefore, it is not a family-friendly show. It is for 18 and over. I'm so sorry to the youth. But for the adults, you're going to have a very good time. Now, you're such a good-looking crowd. I want to give you a special deal. I'm going to have you, if you want to stay for this, have a special code to give at the door. Tell them the code word is CEDAR. That is going to give you $5 tickets. That's $10 off the price of admission for Spill the Tea. I know I'm generous. So we will ask that after tonight's match you do step outside briefly so that we can reset the house before you come back in, but we would love for you to stay for that one. What else can you do at halftime? Please go visit the concession stand. That's where you can buy your walkers. That's where you can buy your candy. That's where you can buy your drinks. What a place to be!
Yeah!
The other place to be is the bathrooms. They're here and here. Woo! You can ask yourself, man, is the red team going to come back?
Yeah!
Is the blue team going to take it all?
No!
Let's count down to 3, 2, 1, halftime!
So, failed request. laugh. When they had Jasper's
I know, exactly.
it. Gotta get it cheap with it. That's it. The honey, come on. K-N-Y. All up in my eye. Gotta.
Make it stop.
Stuff in it. Give it to your friend. Let's
Why hasn't it stopped?
Blow your whistle!
Oh God! Welcome back to the second half. How was your halftime?
Quite nice.
Correct. Bethany, do we have any announcements?
We do not.
Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Great. All right, so for the second half, I'm going to be making the challenges. I'm hungry with power. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of What You Got. That means, Bethany, I need you to find me some sick beats.
I'll do my best, Shane.
All right. I want all the players on the field. Here's what's going to happen. You just saw some very cool dance moves. They're about to get even cooler. They have now formed a dance posse for a dance battle. Oh, the moves are going to be inspired by the suggestions I'm getting from you. So they'll go back and forth. Now, if I think that dance is whack, or I just don't want to see it anymore, they will need to rotate. Say that with me. They will need to rotate. And the team with the least amount of rotations will win for this round.
Yeah.
Woo. To get them started, I would like to have a location you'd like to visit.
Switzerland.
Tahoe. You're a party animal, I know it. You all know the dance is about Tahoe, right? Yeah, that's right. So we're going to go ahead and have the red team start. And we have a sick beat coming in hot. So teams, are we ready?
Yes!
Here we go.
Northern California.
Northern California, Northern California, what you got?
I'm moving with the water.
Moving with the water, moving with the water, what you got?
Lots of trees.
Lots of trees, lots of trees, what you got?
I'm a party animal.
A party animal, a party animal, what you got?
Floating on a houseboat.
Floating on a houseboat, floating on a houseboat, what you got?
I'm hosting a party.
I'm so sorry, that was a flub. That's a rotate. Woo! Let's get another location.
Switzerland.
Hawaii.
One more time for me, friends.
Switzerland.
And what in the world is that? It's not. Great, I'm going to get a real one. I heard Hawaii. We're going to go with Hawaii, starting with Nate. Here we go.
I'm eating fresh pineapple. I'm eating fresh pineapple. I'm eating fresh pineapple. What you got?
I'm learning how to hula.
I'm learning how to hula, learning how to hula, what you got?
Hanging 10.
Hanging 10, hanging 10, what you got?
Looking at volcanoes.
Looking at volcanoes, looking at volcanoes, what you got?
Leaving the rocks.
Leaving the rocks, leaving the rocks, what you got?
Hanging on the beach.
Hanging on the beach, hanging on the beach, what you got?
Applying some aloe.
Applying some aloe, applying some aloe, what you got?
Hanging out on Maui.
Hanging out on Maui, hanging out on
You
Maui.
are already hanging out too much.
hanging
That's a
out.
rotate. From my back section, can I get a career or an occupation?
Librarian.
That's correct. Librarian. Starting on red. Woo.
Yeah. I'm reshelving books.
Reshelving books, reshelving books, what you got?
I'm stamping the card.
I'm stamping the card, I'm stamping the card, what you got?
Why won't you be quiet?
Why won't you be quiet? Why won't you be quiet? What you got?
I'm making recommendations.
I'm making recommendations, I'm making recommendations, what you got?
Unlocking the door.
Unlocking the door, unlocking the door, what you got?
Welcoming the teens.
Welcoming the teens, welcoming the teens, what you got?
Rare edition.
Rare edition, what you got?
Picking up trash.
Picking up trash, picking up trash, what you got?
Encouraging community.
Encouraging community, encouraging community, what you got?
Dealing with budget cuts.
It's too real. Rotate. Can I get another occupation?
Whirling dervish.
What?
Whirling dervish.
Okay, we all know what that is. A what?
Okay, it's Oiler Man.
Where do you come from? What are these words? disagree. From over here.
It's a monk who whirls in prayer, and their road goes out and around, and they whirl and whirl.
Get out of here.
Are you trying to step to me? In my own house!
It's okay.
Whoa.
Shane is learning so much tonight.
And they already dance, so I need a new suggestion from you.
What are we asking for?
That's a good question.
A plumber.
I heard plumber! Plumber! We're gonna start with blue on plumber. Here we go.
Snaking a drain, snaking a drain, snaking a drain. What you got?
Quoting you a lot.
Quoting you a lot, quoting you a lot. What you got? Complaining about pipes, complaining about pipes, complaining about pipes. What you got?
Spiders.
Spiders! Spiders! What you got? That's against the code, against the code, against the code. What you got?
Crawling in a crawl space.
Crawling in a crawl space, crawling in a crawl space. What you got? Eating. Eating. They eat.
I get it. Not specific enough. Rotate.
I did not know that they ate.
You get a candy too.
Hey, Dewey.
He's got it there. Got us there.
Try to get a relationship between two people.
Sisters.
Sisters. We're gonna start on blue.
Yes, because I have all the sisters. I'm braiding your hair.
Braiding your hair. Braiding your hair. What you got?
Older by 2 minutes.
Older by 2 minutes. Older by 2 minutes. What you got?
We're talking about boys.
Talking about boys. Talking about boys. What you got?
Get out of my room.
Get out of my room! Get out of my room! What you got?
Building a relationship years later.
Building a relationship Building a relationship
I know the rhythm was way
I'm
off.
gonna go ahead and rotate both of you because both of you are way better school. But I wanted to know more. Can I have another relationship between two people? Grandparents. I'm gonna go ahead and do grandparents on blue, grandchild on red. We're gonna start on red.
I love you, Grandpa! I love you, Grandpa! I love you, Grandpa! What you got?
I'm feeding you candy.
Feeding you candy, feeding you candy. What you got? I'm as high as your belt! I'm as high as your belt! I'm as high as your belt! What you got?
I'm teaching you to color.
Teaching you to color! Teaching you to color! What you got? Why do you eat prunes? Why do you eat prunes? Why do you eat prunes? What you got?
I'm shaving.
I'm so sorry, rotate blue and that is That was a very educational round of what you got. Bethany, did you happen to keep track of those rotations?
I sure did, Rev Shane.
Thank goodness. What happened there?
Well, the red team rotated a total of 2 times, and the blue team rotated 5 times.
That's not how that works. We're going to go ahead and do 4 points red.
And with that, our score is now 16 Milwaukee Towners in red, 15 Blueberry Dominoes in blue, and 1 to Rev Shane's eye thing.
Thank you. Repping for the homies. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and challenge both teams to the game of Switch Interview. Bring me 2 stools. These type of stools. Chill out.
Yeah.
All right. I heard you. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. You've been sick before. You've had to watch daytime TV pre-Netflix streaming. So in this case, we are watching daytime television talk shows. We're going to have the shows inspired by your suggestion. I would like 2 players. From this group right here, anything cool that you did recently?
I volunteered to move trees.
Yes! Wait. There's one. Here it goes. All right. Volunteering to move trees. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Party!
Welcome
Welcome back, y'all. We have an arborist with us today.
Hi.
They're gonna let us know what that word means.
Trees. Big trees, small trees. Thick trees, skinny trees. I care for all the trees. I'm the Lorax, but real.
Wow, Lorax but real, y'all. We'll be right back after this brief message about deforestation.
Oh no! It's too real. Okay. Did you have a career?
Yes, I did.
What's your career?
I was a gold miner.
Gold miner. Okay, Stud. Gold miner over here. Let's go.
Welcome back to Mines with your host and mine, me. We have here in the flesh a real gold miner. Now tell us, what was the craziest thing you ever got out of a mine?
Well, you see, back when I was mining back in 23, there were claim jumpers. They would jump your claim, yet claim not to.
Is that like a clam jumper, like with clams?
Also, Claim Jumper is just a restaurant. No one knows what you're talking about. Young man, what's something that you think is cool?
Cats.
Cats. Yes. Cats are very cool. Let's go.
Go get your rope. Welcome back to Broadway tonight, and we're talking about the survival of cats.
Immediate rotate. The fans were upset. Awesome. You've seen Hip. What's something you think is cool? Women. Right on. Women are cool. Let's go.
Welcome back, bruh. Welcome back to women. Do you know how I got a guest here? Do you know how to talk to women?
You kidding me?
No, bruh.
No.
There was only so many ways that scene could have gone.
That was one of them.
That was one of them. What's something that you majored in college?
Nursing.
Nursing, and the team's here. We're safe. All right, nursing. There we go.
Thank you. Welcome back to Health News Weekly. Now today we're talking to Nurse Jimmy about their latest invention in the nursing field. Tell me, Jimmy, about your inventions.
We go to bed and we put him in the hospital because we never leave.
I'm sorry.
I'm still technically on shift. Please, will you cover my shift? Please.
I do not have the proper training, but we can maybe get an intern.
We just need someone, please. I've been working 48 hours straight.
Okay.
Come on.
I want to go back. Don't make me go back.
That's about what it's like, right? Excellent. And something you majored in college?
Architecture.
Architecture.
Okay, so when I see a building, I think building. What should I be thinking instead?
No, you're right on. So buildings are real, right? Because of a lot of math that went into it. I'm not sure if you know what math is.
I do, but I don't see math. I see a building.
Well, you have to have a creative eye to see it. Not everyone can see it. That's why not everyone's the architect.
Too real.
That's the too real foul from the band. The people's foul, if you will. Awesome. And you, what's something you think is cool?
Pineapple.
Pineapple's so cool. So cool. Let's go.
The lights are bright.
I hope it burns.
This cold sore with the pineapple on it is killing me!
Okay, I'm sorry. Did somebody call for an intern? Come on.
All right, now for this one, one, you saw both teams working together, but you still have to judge them as separate teams. I know. So think about, in those scenes, who delighted you more, and let's vote on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Red! All right, we're going to go 4 red, 3 blue.
All right, that makes our score 20 for the team in red and 16 for the blue team. 1 point for Rough Shane's, I think. This scoring update was brought to you by Flame Jumper. Try our clams.
That's correct. I would now like to challenge both teams to the game of freeze tag, so I need all the players on the field. All right, now, in a weird change of events, I'm going to make all of you turn around and face the wall. No. That's right. Is it a dramatic pose? Yes, but more importantly, they don't know what's about to happen. So we're going to have 2 players up front. I'm going to have you 2 come join us. They're going to start a scene. Anyone on the back line at any point can yell, freeze. That person will turn around and take over one of their positions and create a brand new scene. The trick is they're calling freeze and they have no idea what's happening. Could they be in a split? We'll find out. Let's get them started by just moving your bodies in a weird way. Move your bodies, move your bodies, move your bodies, move your bodies, freeze. That is how we're starting our scene. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go.
Now watch me whip.
and then it's the name. It's been so many years.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think I've got too much.
Freeze!
Okay.
That's right.
You're supposed to hit it back, dude. You
That's
catch it every time.
That's not how I highlight, bro.
Okay.
You don't even know what highlight is, do you?
I do. I played up in Connecticut, throw it up against
Freeze.
the wall.
Check it out, see? Full house. That's right, standing poker today, and I'm going to win every single game.
Freeze.
That was a great American impression, Robbie, by the way.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
Okay, this thumb against this one, and this thumb against this one.
And this toe against this one.
And this toe against this one.
They caught us red-handed.
You said you'd protect me. I never want to see you again.
Freeze. Where are the clams? What kind of a clam restaurant you running, sir?
I'm so sorry. We've got these lovely oysters, though.
Freeze. And this is the rest of my junk.
Aren't you supposed to be giving me my junk? That's usually how a breakup works. You give me my junk.
Yeah, I was really confused.
That's how breakup works, right? Your junk, my junk. Excellent. Once again, you saw 2 fantastic teams. It's up to you to decide which one delighted you more. Let's see it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Raise it!
The blue team is now ahead with 21-20.
That's not how it goes, see?
Oh, and 1 point to Rough Shane's, I think.
Thank you. Let's not forget. The real heroes here are the people who've had a little bit of mascara in their eye, okay? All right, now fans, this brings us to our last round tonight.
No!
I'm sad to say it, but I'm not sad to say you gotta stick around for Spill the Tea tonight. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah!
Before we get to this game, though, I have to thank people because if I don't, they will find me in the parking lot. So helping us on house tonight, we had Robin and Indigo. and Rambo. And thank you to each and every one of you for coming out and supporting live comedy. Now, I would like to have all the players on the field for the game of Hey Waiter! And you'll notice that another stool has been produced. Once again, a totally normal metal stool. This will be filled with a volunteer's butt. All right. I regret it immediately, okay? But I would like to have a loyal fan come join us for this game. I saw a tiny little hand back there. Wow, you're so fast. Hey, friend, what's your name?
John.
John, everybody! John, my good friend, you have a very special job tonight. You are dining in a restaurant, and these fools are getting it all wrong. You're going to say something to the line of, hey, waiter, there's something in my soup. We're going to get the suggestion from them. So let's say it was cow. You would say, hey, waiter, there's a cow in my soup. Go ahead.
Hey, waiter, there's a cow in my soup.
Oh, no, I'll get you an utter bowl. That's correct. That's a groaner. I am suspending the groaner foul. This is a groaner achievement game, which means any noise you make from here up gets a point. If there is no noise, it is a pointless joke. Nice. That's right, thank you. So your job is just to say, hey, waiter, there's something in the soup based on what I got from you. The players are going to come up and provide the punchlines. So let's get an animal that's not a cow. A horse. You're going to say, hey, waiter, there's a horse in my soup. You got it, John? Mm-hmm. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go!
Hey, waiter, there's a horse in my soup.
Ay, nay. I'll get you a different one.
Again, John.
Hey, waiter, there is a horse in my soup.
Oh, Maine!
Oh, yes, is there a problem here?
Hey, waiter, there's a horse in my soup.
Oh, dear. Who did this?
Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, waiter, there's a horse in my soup.
Oh, be careful, you might get hoof and mouth.
Yeah?
Hey, waiter, there's a horse in my soup.
Oh, don't worry. I'll tell the chef to rein it in next time. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, waiter, there's a horse in my soup.
Yeah, it comes with sea biscuits.
Excellent, you're doing great work. Give it up for John. What's something you do for work?
Teach.
Teach, and what's an object you use when you're teaching?
Smartboard.
Smartboard. There is a smartboard in my soup. You all know what that is. Here we go. Let's go, John.
Hey, waiter, there's a horse. There's not a horse. There's a smartboard in my soup.
I'm sorry, the kitchen's just very touch and go right now.
Hey, waiter, there's a smartboard in my soup.
Well, I've made a PowerPoint to explain why there's a smartboard.
He doesn't know what a PowerPoint is.
Yes, is there a problem here?
Yes, there is a smartboard in my soup.
Oh, that's very dumb of me.
Hey, waiter, there's a smartboard in my soup.
Oh, that's very sketch.
Monsieur!
Hey, waiter, there's a smartboard in my soup.
Chalk it up to bad trading.
Can I get a mythical creature?
Whirling dervish.
I'm taking Pegasus. Waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup. Here we go.
Hey, waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup.
Yeah, we're just winging it here.
Hey, waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup.
I'm sorry, the last guy had a horse in his soup.
Hey, waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup.
Oh, we're just horsing around.
Hey, waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup.
Theseus, the best we could do.
Pegasus in my soup.
Yeah, you ordered the Olympic size.
Hey, waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup.
Oh, I mean to tell you about that.
Hey, waiter, there's a Pegasus in my soup.
Sorry, just I've been having like Herculean problems.
to build that anticipation with some thigh slapping. Here it comes.
All right, with the final score of 30. I'm sorry, hold on. 30 to 29.